My name is Natalie Johnson, and I work at General Motors. I'm the manager of social media there.
You mentioned in your presentation talking about personalizing the social media, and I know that some companies are very strict about who gets to talk to the consumer, and others are a little looser about it. How does GM approach that?
You know, we have a blogging policy, and as a result, people are allowed to blog when they have the opportunity to do so. We don't try to control it stringently. So, you know, when we talk about the importance of personalizing information, whether it's to the consumer or the fact that consumers want to receive that level of personalization, I think the example I had mentioned was the General Motors Year blog Driving Conversations, and Chris Pruce is one of our PR managers there, and he does a great job of interacting with the consumer and talking a little bit about, you know, what his interests are, as well as answering some of the questions that occur online. And Adam Dennison, who works for me, he does a great job getting out there and responding to questions that occur online. Christopher Barger. So it doesn't matter. It could happen through all different levels of the corporation. We see people in engineering who are responding to consumers as well.
You talked about how everything is moving at a warp speed.
Mm-hmm.
What does the future look like with social media and major brands like GM?
Well, I wish I had a crystal ball, but I don't. So I think fundamentally what you're going to see, at least from what I'm reading as well as what I see going on from the overall environment, people are moving more and more towards handheld devices. I think that's something that you're going to see more of. I also think that from a corporation standpoint, more and more people across the organization are going to want to get involved and learn. There's already a desire and a thirst for it throughout General Motors, and I think it's going to continue to grow because people realize that, you know, this is a way that you have the dialogue. You can build the relationship, you can educate people, you can entertain people, and that's fun. I mean, there's a certain element of fun that's not just about pushing product, because if your product's good and you have the relationship with the consumer or the blogger or whomever it is, then eventually they're going to want to come back. They're going to want to talk to you. So you've got to be open to some of those things, and I think that you'll see more of that type of conversation happening at the brand level, not just at the corporate level.